Heimvision reached out to me and asked me to review their HD NVR 4-camera CCTV kit. Now, I've never looked at one of these before, so I'm quite interested to see how well these perform. This is a completely wireless system as well, although I believe you can connect it all up via Ethernet. So let's unbox it now, let's have a look and see what you get inside the box. So now we've got the unboxing out the way, let's take a look at the actual NVR kit. And it's got two very large antennas on the back, and we'll get onto it in a second, but it's a very good signal and it seems to connect to all the different cameras that I've placed around my house. So the actual NVR kit itself it has a HDMI input on the back, as well as that it's got VGA, so you can connect a really cheap monitor. That's probably what I'd be going for if I'm going to have this set up in my house somewhere, just in the corner, get a really cheap $5 or $10 VGA monitor and connect it up that way. But there is HDMI there if you want to set it up with your TV, for example. And we can actually add a hard drive to this. I've got an SD solid state drive, and I'm going to connect that. I don't have a hard disk drive handy, so to install that, you just simply lift off the top and the SATA connection is just in there. You plug it in. I believe you do need to have to format it correctly, and once you've done that, it should be able to allow it to actually record all the imagery onto the hard drive. So let's move on now and let's start connecting up these cameras. So I've now set up the 4 cameras around my house. Now, like I said before, the Wi-Fi signal is pretty darn decent. You do get pretty decent antennas on this. So if you've got quite a large house, and some cameras are going to be quite a distance away, I wouldn't be too worried about getting a signal, as it seems to work just fine. With my house, I've got quite a large house, and things are quite a fair distance away from each other. As well as that, the cameras actually pair themselves to the actual NVR kit. There's no faffing on, pairing them or anything like that. I've had cameras like this in the past and it's been a bit of a pain, but these ones just do it automatically. So the actual system itself seems to be some sort of Linux system, and I've had a quick look at the board before. I'm not entirely sure what it's running, but yeah, it's a very basic Linux system, but it works and it seems to do the job. We've got the 4 cameras displayed on the screen, and you can switch in and out of them as well, and there's lots of different settings as well if you just click right on the actual mouse. And yeah, so there we go. Let's take a look and see how it performs in certain situations, in the dark, in certain weather and so on. There is also an app by Heimvision for iOS and Android that allows your phone to connect to your camera system, so you can keep an eye out of what's going on around your house at any point in time really, and it works pretty damn well as well, and it just connects to the box no problems. There's not too much faffing around. I do believe I had to restart the box when I installed the app, and then it just seemed to spring to life and I could actually use it. And the app just works a bit like the box. You can zoom in and out of each of the camera. You can record as well onto your phone, and you record to your your SD card, and you can as well take screenshots as well. And finally, it it notifies you if there's any motion going on, which is really good. It will notify you via email. It will also buzz as well on your phone. So yeah, a nifty little app to go with it, and it's completely free. And yeah, not a bad piece of kit, to be honest with you, for the price as well. There's not too much complaint my end. The image quality could be a little bit better, but apart from that, pretty nifty, decent CCTV system, I guess.